Hi there. This is a homily for January the 1st. Sorry it's so late, but I figured if I didn't have something to say, I wouldn't say it. So, this is what I finally preached on Sunday, and it has to do with uh, this whole notion that is contained in the first reading of essentially blessing the Israelites. And God tells Moses how to bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. This is a very personal invocation. If you are seeing the Lord face to face, then you are truly blessed. And so, why have this on the day when we celebrate the Feast of Mary, Mother of God? And this has to do with seeing the face of God. When Jesus was born, people could look upon his face and see the face of God. So there's a whole rich symbolism here which tells us a lot about Mary and Jesus and their life in the world. But let's go back to the beginning of Genesis, where God chooses to work with a male human being and a female human being. These are genetically male and genetically female. And it's with that couple that he is going to work. Of course, man messes it up, but God comes back again. And what you find is all the way through the Old Testament, there is this gendered imagery of God pursuing Israel even when Israel becomes a harlot. And right up to the time of Jesus, you have that imagery as being important. Now, God then chooses an actual genetic female, Mary in this case, and basically asks her to play ball. And she cooperates in the plan of salvation, which is then moves along to the point where we have Mary, genetic female, and Jesus, the baby, genetic male, which is why we are so concerned about how gendered language is used. It's not simply a matter of personal preference. Moving on, we then have the whole life of Jesus explained as essentially interactions between Jesus and Mary, all the way through, occurring occasionally in his ministry, and most importantly, occurring definitely at his crucifixion, and the way in which Jesus hands over Mary, his mother, to John, who will then take care of her, and so behold your mother. And we see there the idea that Mary will be not only Mother of God, but Mother of the Church, and that will then continue through the history of the Church, with the Church always being understood as the female counterpart to the male, genetic male, Jesus Christ. And it is this couple, again, that continues through history up to the present day. So we, in fact, are being shown the whole span of the history of salvation on this one feast, and what a beautiful way to use it to start the day. And to you, a belated Happy New Year.